What's going on, YouTube? It's about that time again. Now we tune in to Reality Talk, and we're gonna listen. Fire 86 on Reality Talk, Sin City. Before we get this started, I would like to say thank you for tuning in to Reality Talk. Give me your feedback about this. Like and subscribe to this. Hit the notification bell when you stay notified when I drop out a new one. Hit the thumbs up, you agree. Hit the thumbs down, you disagree. And you can follow me on Instagram on Real Talk 100. So let's get this started. Now, what we talking about is Sin City. Sin City is a place which is known as Las Vegas, where it's a place of sin. Everything is a sin out there, and everything is lust, murder, gambling. Everything out there in Las Vegas, basing almost to Sodom and Gomorrah. And Vegas was a small town once upon a time, and it started. And after the 70s and the 80s, it starts growing and growing. Was the 90s and the 2000s, it started growing and growing and growing to make it big. Until 2025, it got so bigger, and a lot of new stuff got installed in that place. Now Vegas is a lot of Italians, gangbangers, homeless, Jews. It's a little bit of everybody. People from all over the world goes to Vegas. And when everybody goes to Vegas for particular reasons, that Vegas was one of the 24/7 towns and cities where people go and never go to sleep. The size, like the Riviera, Westwood Ho. Now, Westwood Ho, I'm going to tell you about Westwood Ho. Westwood Ho, back then, before we went there before, they had those long hot dogs. It's bigger than Dodge Dog. It was one of them long hot dogs for $1.75. It was so long and big, you can't even finish it. And they put chili and stuff on top of it. You can't even finish this hot dog. You eat it, you can't even finish it. Now, that's before. And when Vegas was one of the empires, that all these strip clubs, you got these strip clubs, and you got the pickpockets, you got all the people that's out there, like from celebrities go out there, and Vegas is the number one entertainment places all over the United States. New York is number two. New York was the place. It's 24/7. Now I'm gonna tell you, Los Angeles once upon a time, when Arnold Schwarzenegger was running governor around 2005, 2006, they was trying to have Los Angeles another Las Vegas, and Arnold Schwarzenegger said no. He didn't want that. He didn't want Los Angeles to be another Vegas. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they don't want all this. They try to bring the crime down. They try to bring the crime down. Because I'm gonna tell you, if they had Los Angeles were full of casinos and lights and clubs and all that shit like another Vegas, the crime would be sky high. It'll be a lot of killing. If Los Angeles was been another Vegas right now, it'd have been a whole bunch of killing. You can forget it. You can forget it, because it's already enough problems that you got to go to a club where it's a lot of gangbangers in there. Somebody starts something, somebody get killed. That's why it's already enough. So it's already enough as it is with entertainment. See, entertainment, this I could to have people. It's like bees attracted to honey. When you had all, if you have a honey tree, a tree full of honey, what you think all those bees gonna go? Right to that tree, right? Same thing with Vegas. Vegas is a bunch of honey. What you think everybody gonna go? From all over the world, straight to Vegas. Hit the like button. You have about 4 or 5 gentlemen clubs out there, and you got the Golden Nugget, you got the Treasure Island, all these things, all these casinos you can go to. But at the same time, it's dangerous. Most of these times, it's dangerous. It's be a lot of robbery going on. It's a lot of stuff going on out there where people go out there and rob and doing all these things and stuff like that because it's money. Everything out there based on money. Every day, by the end of the day, you making over $100 million in every week. Hit the like button. Las Vegas, by 1 week, all those casinos together, they making $100 million right now by the end of the week. Every week. Now, sports betting, sports betting. It's a lot of things going on out there that's why I didn't stay too long. I stayed only 6 months and I came on back to California because I don't see myself living out there and you go to work and you come home and then you go to Vegas and stuff like this. That's why you cannot. Now Reno is another place which is a big little city up north, Nevada, and they got it's like, but it's not like Vegas. That's why I call it Sin City because it's a place of sin. It's a sin. It's very sinful out there. It's very sinful because I have a cousin. Once upon a time, I had a cousin in 2016 when my cousin and his friend, they was all standing out there in the Golden Nuggets parking lot. 4 o'clock in the morning, they got shot and killed. Yes, they got shot and killed. And they murders right now is unsolved. Even though it's a whole lot of people, even though it's a whole lot of people going on out there. You said, and you all said we have fun, but it's fun, but you got to find a places where you go have fun. That and it's easy to get into something, but at the same time, it's cool. Sometimes when you want to get your mind off of things, you want to get away sometimes, and yeah, but sometimes yeah, I would love to go to Vegas very soon. But you gotta be very, very careful out there. Cause you got a lot of pickpockets, you got a lot of crooks, you got a lot of snakes and cockroaches out there. And they going after anybody. Now they add football teams, baseball teams, basketball teams, and hockey in Vegas. And it made it more excitement. Hit the like button. The short story about Vegas is Vegas had the nice houses, the nice suburban neighborhoods and stuff like that, like the Green Valley, Henderson, and all this other stuff. All this other stuff you going to see. You going to see when you go live out there to get away. You're really not getting away. You're not getting away because They got a certain part in Vegas. You got the homeless. You got the homeless like a ghost town. A lot of drugs living. It's a lot of drugs out there. So I advise to you is you got to know exactly where you're going when you go to Northside. You got to know exactly where you're going. You got to know exactly where you at, because you never know what you might get yourself into. So that's why it's best to stay on the strip, because you don't want to go. You can go outside. You can go downtown, but you better remain on the strip. Going further out and all that, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You better know some people over there. So yeah, Prime Valley is going to be closed down after July of this year. And Prime Valley been up there for over 50 years. Yeah, Prime Valley. They supposed to close everything down there in Prime Valley due to the bankrupt. It was a rumor that that area has been bankrupt and they ain't got no more money. I'm not sure what was going on, but they closing it down. Prime Valley is gonna be no more. It's officially gonna close down. So rest in peace of Prime Valley. So when you go, so it means you're gonna have to go straight all the way to Vegas. From Prime Valley, there's gonna be another hour before you get to Vegas. Do the freeway, the highway. Sometimes you win money, sometimes you don't win money. And then you got a lot of, you can grab you a couple of souvenirs, whatever, while you down there, get you some souvenirs. But I'm gonna tell you right now, once you put your hands on one of the machines, make sure you wear the right proper shoes, because sometimes you will get shocked. You'll get shocked. I got shocked plenty of times. But I'm telling you, Sin City is one of the sin it is there in Vegas, because everything is a sin. That's why they call it Sin City. Because it's lust, it's murder, drugs, homeless, gangsters, gangbangers. Yes, gangbangers, cockroaches, gorillas, and snakes. And Medusa. Don't forget about Medusa. That's what's all there, because Medusa supposed to be some type of woman that, well, Medusa supposed to be some type of a woman that uses her body. Now, once upon a time, I'll give you a story. These two women killed this man. They supposed to take this man to the hotel. It happened in Vegas. They end up killing this man and murdered this man and robbed him. Robbed this man. They all went up in the room. It was two women coming out. They only got a little bit of time. Guess what them bitches got? 10 years for murder this man. For murder. For real. It's not right. It's not right that's why you have to be very careful when you go out there in Vegas dealing with these people, and you got these women go up towards you, and those women gonna be the ones gonna set your ass up. They're serious. They the ones gonna set your ass up. You come, the women gonna they want to shake their ass and want to come to you and shake their ass on you, hit on you and stuff, and you want to take her to the motel, and you be dead. She giving you something to drink and lay some of your drink. I'm not stupid. So you gotta be very, very careful bringing these people around when you go out there and try to join yourself in Vegas. Remember, this is your responsibility, because remember, this is Sin City. This ain't no promised land. Because when you see all them casinos, lights and cameras and all that, that don't mean nothing. Shit still happens out there. Hit the like button. Stuff still happen in Vegas. All day. Stuff still happen out there. You know what I'm saying? And those people there, and you got those people, and the people there is not nice people. They some straight up assholes. Because remember, you're around a lot of entertainment. You're around a lot of money. You're around a lot of goods. Once you're around a lot of goods, you got to protect your goods by being an asshole towards another person, but you got to protect your goods. And all the goods is out there. That's why you call it Sin City. The people there are very evil. They're very evil. Very evil. And they don't give a damn about nothing. I'm telling you right now, that's why the people there, that's why the devil is taking over. The devil's favorite home is Las Vegas. That's why they call it Sin City. That's why. When you hear more, and then not only that, everybody says what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. That's true too. Because whatever in Vegas, they keep secrets. They keep a secret all the time. It's like whatever out there happen out there, it stays out there. Because they keep Vegas always keeps secrets. Nobody don't talk. When my cousin, his best friend got killed in 2016, you think they care? Hell no. They didn't. Nobody didn't step forward and nobody talked to the police and tell the police nothing. That's why it happened 10 years ago. I don't know if it was 2016 or 2015, one of them. But they didn't say anything. They didn't say nothing. They didn't come up and say, hey, you do. They didn't say nothing. Because that's why, because all the people out there got secrets, they don't give a damn about, you just another human being to them. Once if something happened to you, what they gonna do? Worry about you dead or not? No, they not. So, but at the end of the day, them lights gonna still be on 24/7. Them lights gonna still be on, and they're gonna still add new casinos and new sports arenas and all this other stuff. Hit the like button. So be careful when you go to Vegas, and don't even think about, and be careful with the pickpockets. So thank you for watching Reality Talk.